Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Patrick Allmond from StopDoingNothing.com. And man, how long has it been? A week? Feels longer. Feels longer since I've talked to you. This is a weekly show for those of you tuning in for the first time, where I take your business, your life questions, and I dole out a little piece of my brain. Not that I'm being stingy, it's just that I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want you to be better people, better business owners, better entrepreneurs, better spouses, and just kind of really some kick-ass badasses in the world. And sorry for those of you that get offended with a little curse word every now and then. It's just how I roll. I'm not trying to be offensive. And you know, as always, if you really don't like it, then I just may not be your cup of tea. And that's okay. You know what? We're several billion people in this world. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to like everything each other says. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't always listen. So, sorry, kind of got off on a tangent there. By the way, for those of you watching on YouTube, please be sure you subscribe. And for those of you who are listening on iTunes, please be sure you subscribe right there also. And of course, as always, go over and like the Stop Doing Nothing fan page. The image for it is on the video right there. What are we going to talk about today? We are going to talk about that cliche. The cliche I have heard for several decades now of you should be following and you should be associating with people that are at the level that you want to be at. And I also kind of consider it the same cliche as you are the sum of the people you spend the most time around. To me, those are just kind of complementing each other. Anyways, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But anyways, I want to talk about some of the people that I follow. But first of all, as we kick this off, I wanted to talk a little bit, about why this is true. I mean, it's a cliche, and personally, I kind of hate cliches. They piss me off. They bother me. They wear me down. I see them on posters. I see them on motivational Instagrams. I see them on motivational Facebooks. And if you're anything like me, cliches just kind of wear you down after a while. But what I've also learned is that sometimes those things that kind of bore me and wear me down and kind of annoy me a little bit, those are the things I should be paying the most attention to. I should be paying attention to them because they are true. And if I would just pull my head out of my butt and pay attention a little bit more, I could learn something. And so this is one of those. This is one of those cliches that I saw for years that I thought, that's kind of some bull crap right there. Why do I see everybody saying that? What does that even mean? And I really investigated it deeply. And then what I started to do was I started to adopt it. I'm a big fan of experimenting with things and adopting them and saying, hey, wow, is this really bull crap, or is this something I should be listening to? And this is one of those ones where I'm happy to say that I was very wrong for pushing against it for so long. I really screwed that one up. I probably lost several years of productivity and acceleration in my life by not listening to this particular mantra, this particular cliche, this particular motto, this particular motivational quote, whatever it is. And that one being that you should spend time around people that are better than you. And also, like I said, that you are the sum of the people that you spend the most time around. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to talk to you about 5 people that I always listen to. And what this means is that I follow these 5 people all over social media. And whenever they say something, I stop and I listen. Or I stop and I read. Or I stop and I watch. And that's not necessarily true for everybody. We have a pretty severe political climate going on here right now. Got a lot of disaster recovery stuff going on in the world. And I'm connected with several thousand people online. You may be connected with 10 people or 10,000 or 10 million, I don't know. If you look at me on Facebook, I'm connected with several thousand people. And I don't have time to watch what 2,000 people say online. Neither do you. It's just not actually practical. So what I've even done is I've gone as far as blocking my Facebook news feed for the most part. I use the Chrome browser. I actually have something that blocks most of what people say. There may be certain key people I'm going to go pay attention to, which is what I'm going to talk about. For the most part, I can't pay attention to what 2,000 people say. It's just not possible. So this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to tell you 5 people. I've got notes right here. I'm going to tell you 5 people that I follow that are better than me. They are doing things that I want to do. They are at a level that I want to be at. And I would encourage you to follow them also, because they are really putting out some kick-ass content. They do videos like I do. They do kick-ass fan pages. They've got tons of followers. They do live streams. They put out educational products. They do coaching. They do seminars. They do speaking engagements. They do group coaching. I mean, goodness gracious, these guys are killing it. Guys and gals. As a matter of fact, let me look. Ah, doggone it. So we've got 2 gals and 3 guys on here. Okay. In no particular order, and I promise to all of you that are on this list, this really is in no particular order. The first one that came to mind on my list is a gentleman named Dan Meredith. And I discovered Dan through a Facebook group called Coffee with Dan, which, interestingly enough, he started as a way to help him stop drinking, which you got to admit, that's pretty good for a guy to start a Facebook group to bring people in to help him stop drinking. Dan Meredith is from the UK, at least he sounds like it. He's a big old rough bearded guy, has a book out called How to Be Fucking Awesome. It's a red book with white and black coloring on it. And Dan is probably the guy on the internet that I think the most has no filter. He tells you exactly what he is thinking about business and marketing and copywriting at any given time. He'll go on live streams drinking punch or vodka out of a clear skull. He wears a mask. He travels very light. I think he said he can fit his entire life into a backpack. The man just has no filter, and I think he's brilliant. I'm not even sure I can live with no filter like that. So if you get a chance, look up Dan Meredith, look up the Facebook group, Coffee with Dan, just follow this guy, because he, like I said, he just puts out some amazing stuff. He also has a paid group called Espresso with Dan, which is on my goal list to join. Right after Dan Meredith, I thought about some other people I knew that had like 0 filters, and the next one that came to mind is Ryan Stewman out of Dallas, Texas. Ryan Stewman is also known as the hardcore closer. He owns that phrase. So if you hop on the internet and you search for hardcore closer, you're going to find everything in the world about Ryan Stewman. And he primarily focuses on real estate and loan brokerages, and he shows you how to close business. He has group trainings. He probably does some one-on-one coaching, but the guy, again, has no filter, and whenever he says something online about politics or business, he gets a ton of likes about it. And man, people like this that can do that, I am just amazed. My jaw drops when I see them be completely 100% raw, doing stuff off the cuff, and bam, 200 or 300 likes. I mean, you know, most people are happy if they get 5 likes on a post, and someone getting 200 or 300 likes within 5 or 10 minutes, that shit's amazing if you ask me. And not that likes are everything, but likes are influence, and likes are being, your message being spread, and you know that you're saying the right thing. To me, that's one of the best parts about social media, is being able to put things out there and dip your toe in certain opinions and know, am I right or am I wrong? And when Ryan Stewman puts something out, he gets a ton of likes because he's speaking the truth. He's saying the crap that none of the rest of us want to say. And so that's why I follow Ryan, but also the fact that he's just a good closer. Hardcore closer, he is earning his name very well. If you're anywhere related to real estate or business in general, follow him. He's starting to dip his toe in the personal development world also. After that comes a gentleman named Russell Brunson. And Russell Brunson's not really a no-filter guy. You know, all of his videos are very clean. He's somewhat, reminds me a little bit about me, a little bit geeky, a little bit nerdy. But he created a company and a product called ClickFunnels. He's created several products over the years, but he's created a company and a product called ClickFunnels. And the thing I like about Russell is, number one, I love his product, but also number two, Russell is very spontaneous and very off the cuff. Whenever he does videos, you know, you see him stumble and do a couple of things like that, but he's being very real. And I can really appreciate people that are very real. Regardless of the product is created, ClickFunnels is a great landing page creator, a great sales page creator, a great webinar creator. Some of these other guys like Dan Meredith and Ryan Stewman, coincidentally, I just even realized that, are using that product to just blow up their business online. And so take a look at Russell Brunson also and the ClickFunnels product. If you have any questions about that, please get a hold of me and I'll show you how to use it. The last two are women. 2 women that I am a big, big fan of. The first one I actually just discovered recently, Kat Lotero, K-A-T-L-O-T-E-R-O. And she just reminds me of a female Dan Meredith. She helps female entrepreneurs be bigger and better badasses. And I think I was actually following Ryan Stewman one day, and I ran across something Kat put out. And I immediately friended her, and she's class act. She friended me right back. We had a really quick chat. But goodness, again, just talk about someone who lives with it all out there, lives with their emotions and everything on their sleeves. She is the person for that. Now, I'm going to admit, I don't know a ton of what she does, but I'm learning more every day. And just immediately, if she puts something out on Facebook or any place on social media, I'm eating that shit up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So follow Kat Lotero also. And did I get that right? Kat Lotero? Loterzo? It might be Loterzo. My notes, my handwriting today is not the best. So Loterzo, I think. Yeah, Loterzo. Sorry, Kat. I love you, but I got it wrong. And the last one is a lady who's been a long time friend of mine, Crystal Wells. Crystal Wells is in the process right now. First of all, I've known she's a badass for a long time. She's a class act. She's very real with me. And whenever I called her or talked to her about advice, she just lays it all out there. She and her husband are just two really brilliant people that just, they don't hold anything back. And recently, Crystal has gotten in the business of coaching people also. I think she was doing it before, but now she's doing weekly video blogs, and she's got sales pages up, and she is kicking people's butt into action. And again, just someone that's 100% real out there. So Kat and Crystal and Russell and Ryan, man, I wish I have gone like 11 minutes so far. I might go in another video later on each one of you and do some more on that. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, I appreciate every single one of you. And for those of you that are not one of those 5, please follow all 5 of them. You're following me, so you're already doing the right thing. But follow all 5 of them also, and you will be a better person. They drop some curse words, they're very bold, and you learn a lot about their family. But let me tell you, the education you will get from them, they are doing things that I can only dream of doing. And I'm not necessarily dreaming, I'm putting things into place, but they are just doing things that just amaze me every single day. And I want to encourage you to follow them all. So again, we're talking Dan Meredith, Ryan Stewman, Russell Brunson, Kat Loterzo, and Crystal Wells. And most of you have books out there. And books are, to my opinion, one of the greatest ways to get an education really cheap. So you can hop on Amazon and search for their names also and buy their books. For the most part, that's what I have for you today. As always, please subscribe. I'm going to try to put a subscribe button up here someplace for you to subscribe on YouTube. Follow me all over social media, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm starting to really enjoy the Instagrams of the world. And of course, always on Facebook and fan me there. And as always, you can text me. Text me a question about business to 405-251-2022, and I will get an answer for you. I answer every single question that's texted to me there. Thank you, as always, for watching this entire video. I love every single one of you, and as always, stop doing nothing. I wear my brand on the back of this shirt. It says, done is better than perfect. That's what I want you to walk away with today. Done is better than perfect. Don't be afraid. Just get shit done, and you'll figure it out along the way. Okay? Love you. Talk to you next week. Take care.